US and Iran are walking a fine line between war and diplomacy. Talks are scheduled, but threats have been continuing as well. US President Donald Trump has now issued another warning to Iran: make a deal or face consequences. In a Truth Social post, Trump said that he would rather have a deal, but warned if we do not make a deal, it will be a very bad day for Iran and very sadly for its people. Iran has reacted with a vow to retaliate ferociously and a threat of regional conflict that can escalate. Its foreign ministry said that any strike, even limited, would be regarded as an act of aggression, and the consequences would not remain confined to one country.
We call upon all nations committed to peace and justice to take meaningful steps to prevent further escalation. The consequences of any renewed aggression wouldn't remain confined to one country, and responsibility would rest with those who initiate or support such actions.
Iranian Deputy Foreign Minister also reiterated that it does not possess or wants to acquire nuclear weapons. In fact, he said that the ongoing nuclear diplomacy is a new window of opportunity to resolve disputes through dialogue. Iranian military chief Amir Hatami has said that the US is not an invincible enemy, citing the examples of American military campaigns in Vietnam and Afghanistan. But amid all of these threat and counter threats, diplomacy still remains in motion. Donald Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff and his son-in-law Jared Kushner are planning to meet with the Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi on Thursday this week in Geneva. They could discuss a draft proposal for an agreement on Iranian nuclear program, but reaching a deal would likely mean walking back on some of the red lines drawn by both sides. One such issue is uranium enrichment. Remember, Trump insists that Iran must stop uranium enrichment, and hand over any stockpiled material. Iran, on the other hand, says that it will not agree to zero enrichment. But Tehran is reportedly considering a combination of concessions, and this may include sending half of its most highly enriched uranium abroad, diluting the rest, and taking part in creating a regional enrichment consortium. This means America will have to agree to a token enrichment. According to an Axios report, Witkoff and Kushner have told Araghchi that the US is willing to consider such a proposal. The New York Times similarly reported that both sides are considering a proposal in which Iran would have a very limited nuclear enrichment program. Iran could only use this enriched uranium for medical research and treatments. And such an arrangement would mean that both sides could claim a victory.